Hello and welcome to this episode of the XOXO Quilly Girl podcast. I am joined here by, you can introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Taylor Pardee and I'm the founder and designer of Bella Venice.
By the way, I thought your last name was spelled P-U-R-D. It's P-A.
P-A-R-D-E.
Someone on my team had to check me.
Yes.
They were like, wait, girl, that's not how you spell. I was like, oh, thank God that you guys checked, because I totally would have posted that.
Party?
I never would have known.
No, it's like a party. It's like literally like that's how it's pronounced.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah, when I was younger and I would like, do like spelling exams.
Yes.
P-A-R-T-Y, like I wouldn't, if someone was like spell party and I'd spell it like P-A-R-D-E.
Oh. Wait,
Yeah.
I would carry that on. Just be like, no, it's my last name. Like, I'm used to it.
I know, it's fun. My mom like really has a good time with the puns.
She's the one who originated your whole company's name, right?
Yes, we were sitting together in the desert and I was like, I just had gone through, I had done clothing before I started Bella Venice. So I was going through like that type of like that breakup. And I was sort of like, I really want to do this. I like feel like I should be doing clothing. And I really like the design aspect. I like production. I like seeing one thing go from like conception to design to being on like shelves. And I like loved that. Like that was truly like product making, garment, like tailoring, like that was so cool to me. And like the textile world is so interesting. And I was like, I'm gonna do this. And so we were like drafting names. And I was like, what about like Bella Venice? Like it's your middle name and you are from Venice. And I love where I'm from. It's like my favorite place on earth. It feels like a exhale. My mom taught me the value of $1, and I think that's what's like really worked for me in a lot of ways, because like I hustle, I'm scrappy. I started this with like $300, nothing from my parents, and I started making sweatpants. And like I do
sewing them yourself, or
I would buy sweatpants and then I would go to vintage flea markets and I would sew on. I'm like actually not a good sewer, so I don't know. Like thank you for everyone who bought the first pair of sweats to like fuel my brand. My cousin actually still wears the sweats like every single day, and she's like, please bring these back. I love them.
You should make a professional version.
I'll find a photo
maybe
of them and we
Please
can like
do.
insert
We'll clip
it.
them in somewhere.
Yeah, we'll clip them
somehow.
somewhere. But like my Apple ID, I've like lost all contacts in the past.
I know.
2 weeks.
I texted Taylor and I was like, so how's it going? Like, can we meet up? And she goes, I'm sorry, who is this? I was like, whoa, I'm being ghosted. And she was like, nah, I lost all my contacts. I'm sorry.
I have been having to explain to everyone, like, I feel so bad because I'm like, it's like people that I'm like having conversation with, like, and then if I don't see a text because I lost all contacts on like last Monday, then like,
oh well.
And like if they texted me like and I didn't respond, it's like I literally didn't see it. And I'm getting people who are like, hello, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like and people always say that, like, oh, I lost my contacts. Like I legitimately lost every single contact.
Just
like if my
like,
grandmother texted me, I would not know.
Be like, it's the LA girl in me. Like I needed to recharge and disconnect from my phone.
I might post something and be like, I lost all my contacts, because I feel like people are starting to think like
that you hate them.
Well, yeah,
don't worry, I took it personally.
Yeah. No, a lot of I would too. But like, it's some of these people are like my best friends who are texting me, and I'm like, some people I can context clue. Like I got a text from like my Revolve buyer, and she said something like with the terms with like Revolve, and I was like, okay, this is like my girl. But like some people, they're like, hey, how are you? I thought it was you, but I wanted to like triple
Gauge
check
it.
Yeah, because imagine if it wasn't, and then I like,
oh, that's even more awkward.
It would have been so awkward.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what's happening in my life. But back to kind of, sorry, I'm so ADHD. I'm like, oh, I lost all my contacts, by the way.
I love a tangent.
I started Bella Venice through making those sweatpants, and I like flip them, I'd sew the patches on. I'd go to like vintage flea markets, and I would like find all of these really cool patches of like male names. Like it'd say like Jack or like
oh, I know
Bob.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, like Army or like
I have a vintage bowling
naval
shirt.
Yeah, like bowling shirts. Yeah, I think they were
Yes.
like old bowling team shirts. And I would have these guy friends in high school, and I'd be like, I'll make you a pair of sweats with your name. Like I found this really cool patch. Like it'll be $40. I was doing way too much labor for it to be only $40. I was charging.
That's like Brandy Melville prices.
Yeah, it was like insane. I was like barely making a profit on the dollar. Like I was like, my margins were
rough.
Like I just wanted to get my stuff out there.
Yeah.
My margins were a lot sharper, or like I wasn't making as much from my clothing, just because I wasn't making like what a healthy margin would be originally, just because I was like, I really want people to feel the product. I want people to get to know the product. I want it to be accessible. And then like you slowly grow into just like having to deal with more like business related expenses that you're gonna slowly
middleman and wholesale and all those folks.
So then like pricing changes and such. But I really at the beginning was like, I'm just gonna keep this, like barely making any money off of it. And I was super scrappy. Like I think a lot of people, like when they own a company, they like will sometimes get in their heads like, oh, I don't, there's someone who can help me. Like, how do I put this? Like they can help me put
like do social media or
do social media, yeah, or like do the packaging or like whatever. And like if there's packaging that needs to be done, like I'll go in and do it.
So you've had to wear a lot of hats is what I'm gathering.
Yes, a lot of hats. I still do all my social media.
That's crazy.
I'm doing all the posts. If you saw a post today, it was me. Do all the stories. I do everything.
How does your mental health not like...
Oh, it does. Oh my God, are you kidding me? You guys, like I think it's really easy to think that like, oh, it's like I met it. It's a lot.
Like you made it. Some people, I think, from the outside, like look at you and they're like, oh my God, she did it.
I'm so grateful that I like, wow, like thank God I go to such an amazing school and I have this company and it's doing well. And like, and soon, like this peak of like stress, like this, like my cousin calls it my tower moment. She's like, you are at like the top of the tower right now. Like you're going to be okay. But like, it just is a lot. And like in a month, I know like the stress levels that I'm experiencing right now, I don't know if I will experience them for a long time coming in my career. I think this is like a very high peak moment for me. Like graduating college in general is freaking terrifying.
Yeah.
And then running a company also is like scary. And handling like millions of dollars in wholesale accounts and direct to consumer is stressful and people's salaries is a lot.
How many people are on your team now since we last spoke?
Yeah, okay, so
or is it the same?
No, it's not the same. I brought on some new people. So the last time we spoke, I didn't have a woman who was doing my email and SMS marketing. Oh, and I have one of my best friends who has done a lot of creative projects and production. She's just been like helping me with shoots because right before I used to produce everything. Like all the photo shoots, I would manage all of the like talent, all of the agencies.
You need the like Hermione Granger time turner whatever device because like how do you have enough hours in the day?
I'm just like my roommate was like laughing with me, like we were on the way back from Walnut Creek one day and I was like literally inputting like all of our we have a development Excel for like everything that we're producing, and then we have like a production Excel. Well, we Google Sheets, so whatever. And like I'm not really that good at it. Like everyone's like, oh, you can just plug in this number and like click this and it'll do it all for you.
And
it's
magic. I'm like I don't wear what.
I'm like, what Excel are you using? Because we're not using the same Excel.
Nope. I hate it.
I know. Yeah, I'm not like that's not my forte. So then she's come on and helped me like produce things, help with like shoots, help with like events. We're really like leaning in on doing more like events to like cultivate a community. I don't know if you've noticed in like since the summer. Like
I was so mad that I couldn't go to there was, oh my God, what's it called? Not a sale. It's
we had a sample sale. Yeah, that's always killer. We always have like such a great line and it like that's my favorite event. It's so much fun that day. Like we just are blasting music. Like people waited in line till like 5 a.m. It's like, oh my God, like that
I'd
is
be
like
there too.
Oh my God, girl, that's so sweet. It was like the best day ever. And then we have been doing like a lot of community events where we did like an event with Formula Fig. Have you heard of them?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're like raising.
Yeah, they're very cool.
They're doing a lot of cool stuff. And we did like a facial like gifting suite. And then we did an event with Luna Nueva in August. And then we just did another event with Luna Nueva, my favorite tequila. And it's ran by like one of my good girlfriends, actually. Shout out Kelsey, because she just texted me today and I had to say, hey, sorry, what's your number? Who are you? And she's like, my friend. Like I'm going to her Halloween party on Friday. And she's like, hey, Taylor, it's me. And I'm like, yeah. But she owns a tequila company. I love collabing with other female-led companies. Like that's the best.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
Truly the best. And right now we're like working on doing like pop-ups. We did a pop-up at USC, and then we're gonna do another one. I think we did one at Berkeley, and then we just shipped them some sample stuff to Michigan. So yeah, we're excited.
Wait, when did you do one at Berkeley? I'm like, how did I miss this?
I know. We need to do another one. I think we're going to do one with the soror. I don't know. I need to like figure it out. I'm trying to like see how we can like make this like really cool.
Yeah. I think you have a great opportunity, especially since we have so many like cool girls on campus.
Yeah. Oh my God. Everyone's so cool. And like seeing people in Bella Venice. I remember like I was like, so I would go home, or like my sister and my mom would help me ship out my packages while I was a freshman, and it started to grow. Because like at first I started the brand when I was like a senior, like going into my senior year of high school, but I only made like 2 pieces of clothing. Like I just made the sweats to raise money. Yeah. And it was super like, I wouldn't even say it was like launched. Like it was like 200, early. Like early. Like then going into my second semester of senior year of high school, I started to like post more, do more like gifting, sending it out to people. Then when I got to college, I was like, for some reason I was like, oh my God, I won't be able to be in LA more. Like I need to make all these pieces and like start posting them. So I started doing photo shoots, and this photo like blew up randomly of like me and my old roommate, and we were in these lace vintage sets because I was also like flipping vintage at that time. Like I would like go and like go to Goodwill. I'd find like a bunch of cool stuff, and I would like dig for hours. Like I am still good at that. Now I feel like I'm a little busy, but I want to go back and do it because I did it today, which is like most therapeutic thing. Like,
yes.
For me, like the most therapeutic thing is like get to that consignment store, get to that vintage store, get to the thrift store, and like just look. It's
Mine's
like
the Alameda Flea.
What?
Alameda Flea Market.
It's a flow state. The best thing you can do for anxiety is getting into a flow state.
I agree.
So I've like read a lot of books on that. So I'm like really trying to flow. And I was excited for today because I was like, I'm going to be in flow with Hannah. Yes. I just like love chatting with you. And I feel like you get it.
No, I 100% feel the same way.
You feel the same. Yay. But yeah, so I started doing, I made a collection and started posting every day. When you're starting a company young, like there's different types of like entrepreneurship, like intrapreneurship where you're like building a company that you within. And then there's entrepreneurship where you are like the pioneer of the company. And a lot of people, my professor will always say like, make the mistakes on someone else's dime.
I agree completely.
And like get a job. And I'm like, okay, well, too late. Like I didn't get a job. I'm here. So yeah.
It seems like it's worked out though.
Yeah, he always says that. I'm like, oh, like am I doing this wrong? Like
no.
But but like if you can't make mistakes on other people's dime, then I highly recommend hiring people that you look up to.
I agree.
And hiring people who have more experience than you, because I do not know all the answers. I don't. I didn't know email and SMS marketing super well. I like learned a bit, but like this woman is like amazing and has done so many other companies at email and SMS. So like I recruited her. I found her from like my PR agency who has done like so many women-owned brands and like has,
so they're killing it. You guys are on at Peggy Goo wore your skirt this summer.
She like did that seating. She's great. Like I love my PR agency. Like she's amazing and like so sweet and like just like she's a mom. She's just sick. Like I love like the biggest thing to me is like the people you work with and like the relationships you have with them, because those are the people you're with like every day, and like that matters. Like it really does. And like I'm not with her every day, but like every time we text, it's so kind and like she's so funny and nice and like she just gets it. And like I feel like I can ask her for any question and advice because she's been in the industry longer than me, and it's just been like really nice to have that. And also like my sales representative, he's been like so kind, like so like teaching me so much, so patient with me, like learning because I'm so young doing this. But you know, like you fall into this role and like if something happens for you, you just kind of have to walk through it, you know? And like I think for me that moment, I was like on a hike with my mom in Montana, and I was like telling her, I was like, okay, so there's a period where I was like, maybe I should quit school. Because it was like too much and I was feeling really overwhelmed.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, I have no idea how you do all this.
Girl,
and school.
I cry. I'm not kidding. I do like every day.
I have to schedule cry time.
I cry like my roommates are like over it. I'm like, I'm so overwhelmed. I'm like, get over it, probably. Like, we get it. No, they're the best. I actually like the most supportive, amazing friends ever. But I just feel bad because I'm always like, I'm overwhelmed. And they're like, well, yeah.
You asked for this.
Like, you are. My mom is like, so my mom's the one who was really like, you're staying in school. Like, my mom is like so amazing in the way that she is like tough and kind. Like, she's firm and kind, I guess is like the right word I would say.
Tough
like
love.
Yes. And she's like so amazing, and she listens to me and she loves me and she would do anything for me. But like, she gave me my work ethic. She like taught me like, you're getting a job. Like, when I was 16 and I like didn't want to play volleyball anymore because like I sucked. She's like, okay, that's fine. Like, you don't have to play a sport. Like, I want you to do what you love, but like, you need to do something. You're not gonna sit around all day. Like, that is not what's happening. And I remember I went to go to my first job, and I was selling jewelry on the side of Abbott Kinney for this woman.
I know exactly the type of like stalls that you're talking about.
And she owned the hair salon, and she like, her side gig was this. I was so good at selling jewelry. I'd sell $2,000 a day of like this cheap jewelry.
You're like garbage jewelry.
No, it was like fine. It was like, but it was not like, you know, it was like gold filled, like, and it was like $40 a necklace. I like cranked that shit. I would do like like, I'd have crazy days, and I didn't want to obviously you don't really want to get a job, but like my mom was like, you're getting a job. And I remember complaining one day, and she was like, it's a gift to be able to work. That's what it said to me.
I feel like more people that I know need to hear that.
No, she's like, it's a gift. Like, you don't understand. Like, you have a able body. Like, you are able to do this. Like, it's a gift. Go and work. And
kudos to your mom.
I know. And I like, and at the time,
as a 16-year-old, you were probably like, what the fuck?
I was like, she doesn't understand. It's like, no, she doesn't love me. Yeah, like, she understood perfectly, actually, because now I'm like so grateful that she did that for me, because now that like fueled me. I was like, oh my God, I can like, I wasn't making the money for myself. I was getting paid like literally under the table, like $10. Like, I should have been getting commission.
You should have been getting commission.
I know. And then COVID happened, so then I didn't even get employment money, and all my friends who worked at like Brandy Melville like were still getting like $600 a week, and I was like, this is why you don't work under the table.
You're like, work at Brandy Melville instead.
Yeah, work at Brandy Melville. No, don't do that either. But like, so then that like moment and like selling there, and like it taught me so much. Like, it taught me how to hustle. It taught me how to like sell yourself in a way and like market yourself, because I was doing it for someone else, but like it really got me inspired. Like, oh my God, if I can do this, like, it empowered me.
So how do you know the strategy of like what's gonna do well?
So I think there's a lot of different things. I think you like can look at what happened the year before. Like, but polka dots had a huge thing last summer, like this, like 2025. But I did polka dots 2024 summer.
Yes.
And then I did them again 2025, but not as. I did them. Yeah, I still did them. Like, I just did more of like a basic polka dot, like a black and white. But I did a lot of fun polka dots the year before. Polka dots are always a staple. I think, like, even though it was a big trend last year, I think people always like really like them.
I agree.
Just because they're so like easy to like. But I think if you create and cultivate enough of a community and a brand, like, following the trend isn't like what you have to be worried about. It's like creating a community of people who really love you and your brand, like, and the pieces you put out, because then it's like you're not worrying about, oh, is this going to be on trend, or is this going to be trendy enough, or is this going to be this or this or that. It's like more just like, this is what my community is going to like, and like I know because I'm cultivating the culture around it.
And you're listening to the people that want what they want.
Yes, basically. And I'm also like, I'm asking my friends. I'm like, I'm designing for girls my age and like a little bit older, a little bit younger here and there, you know, like a bubble. And I am around them. I can see it. I know what they want. I also know what I would want, you know?
Shockingly enough, though, she doesn't wear that much Bella.
I've gotten better at that.
Since we last spoke.
Yeah, since we last spoke, I've gotten better. I have started wearing a lot of Bella.
Because I remember last time I was like, so like, I feel like you don't wear that much Bella. And yes, she in fact doesn't. And to be fair, her reasoning was like, she spends so much time with the garments that like by the time they're out, like,
I'm like, oh my God, like I had a meltdown about that like print already. like the fabric got printed and then I had to do this and then this. I'm like, oh my gosh. But no, I think like that, looking at trends. Then I do exclusive capsules for my site and my site only. And these are
so
like
not Revolve, because you're on
not
Revolve, and Nordstrom.
not Nordstrom, not Shopbop. No one can have it. Just me. If somebody wants it, they can have it like the next season. So I offer it the next. So like we did a Yellow You Lucky t-shirt, and it like killed it this summer. It was like one of probably our top seller of the summer. If Revolve or Nordstrom or like somebody, I'll offer it the next market to them. But
like a first look to the people
but it's like
that
a
really
first
love.
look to the people and the brand and the people who are like the Bella Venice girl, you know? And like people become Bella Venice girls from like Revolve, you know? Like they look at Revolve and then they like, oh, I like this brand. And like it's people sometimes are very hesitant about wholesale. But I think when you're a small company, it is very important to get as many eyes on your company as possible. And I would be foolish to think that people are looking more at Bella Venice and my site than like Revolve. They have like 7-8 million followers on Instagram, and like they're pushing things and they have data, and they are like such masterminds with like how they do things. It's like truly insane.
It's like the Sephora.
It's like Sephora. Like you have to be in those things. You have to play the game. Like, and so many people want to do just DDC, and I get it. Like it's the margins are better, and that's why you do these exclusive things. Yeah, you do just on Bella Venice site. It funnels. It widens your funnels. The funnel is like, you know, like the people who find Bella Venice from Revolve or Nordstrom, and then they like the brand, and then they go through, they follow the Bella Instagram, Venice, and then they come here, and then they buy an exclusive drop. Yeah. But yeah, so I've been doing a lot of exclusive drops. Those have been killing it. We just did a cozy collection at the beginning of October.
They had a dress that was really cute. It was like a gray off the shoulder. I don't know if it's out yet.
What, the gray?
The gray off the shoulder dress.
Revolve did? Yes. I have it too. We both have it.
You both have it.
You can buy it from wherever. But
love it.
It's the bomb. And we have a green. The olive green is like killing it. Yeah. I love green. Green's been like my favorite color recently. I don't know what it is. I'm like obsessed with it. And I love pink always. But yeah. So that so like those 6-week collections are more like tail on the nose, seeing what's like doing well, seeing what people are liking, seeing what's happening in pop culture, like understanding the trend cycle. Those things are more trend driven.
How do you pick models? Just your friends, or?
So a lot of them are my friends, and they've become my friends through shooting. Because I'll like shoot repetitively with like some similar girls, and like we'll just keep shooting because I just like love how it like all looks and like the story. But like once you get to a certain size of brand, like you do have to go through agencies. Oh. So I'm like working directly with like modeling agencies.
That's crazy.
Email, why? Just like because like once you get to a point, like it's like important that they're paid equitably, or like too.
So it's not just like friends.
Yeah. And like there are some they're like some of them are my friends, but I like still pay my friends to shoot me. Yeah. But then there's some people who like it's just like I did things for clothing or for trade, and like if there's like a quick content shoot that's like an hour or two, I'll be like, let's do this for like
you can keep the clothes, or
something like that. But if it's like an e-com photo shoot day, it's like has to go through agent.
Damn. Do you get to pick the girls, or?
Yeah. I pick and like do selects, and then you like they send you like a catalog of all the girls that are like in their agency, and then like they give you rates, and then you like there's like a little bit of negotiating sometimes, and then you book them.
I've noticed that you style a bunch of vintage pieces with your pieces usually.
Yeah, that's how like ideally someone would wear it. I do all the styling too,
which
with
is
my friend Brayden. We do all the styling.
Because it's really, really beautifully done.
Oh my God, thank you.
And also sometimes I'll notice something that I'm like, that's archival, like period. Like you'll have like Chanel. I think one of them was like Chanel Ladybug heels or something.
Maybe, something like
like Ladybug-ish. Maybe it wasn't Chanel, but like I was just like, wow, do you find those in consignment stores, or do you?
I searched, girl. That's what I was doing in Walnut Creek today. I found the most beautiful.
There's
Manolos.
Consignment in.
Yes, there's the best consignment store ever in Walnut Creek. I will send it to you.
Please
it's like literally my favorite place on earth. That's where I was looking for that Jean Paul Gaultier dress.
In Walnut Creek.
That's
crazy.
It's like my favorite place on earth.
Oh my God.
It's so good. It's like I can't even like begin to fathom how insane it is.
Oh, okay. I'm excited. I'm going to drag my friend, and I'm going to the Alameda Flea this weekend, and I'm beyond so excited.
I love Alameda Flea. I went last weekend, or not last weekend, last time they had it.
Same. How do you usually plan shoots and like build a story for them?
Okay, so a lot of times it starts with like design and like how I want the feeling and vibe to go. Sometimes I'll have like a very specific, like I'm designing and then I will go and find the fabric. But a lot of times, especially when I'm doing like my like limited edition capsules through my website, I will go to Rag Finders, the dead stock fabric store place, because I like to use like sustainable materials. All of our like fabric is when it's like printed, it's using renewable energy. So it uses recycled water and solar paneling like energy. But so sometimes I'll start from there and I'll start with the fabric and then I'll make a set. Or sometimes I'll be like, I want to make this, and then I'll find fabric. So it kind of starts at conception, like there. And then I'm like, this is the vibe I want. This is the look, inspired by a lot of like old advertisements I think are really interesting. We build out like a deck. We'll build out like a board on like using like sources like Pinterest and like archival websites, photos, magazines, and then build that out. And then send it to the photographer, make sure the photographer is like the vibe we want, and like takes a long time to like find a photographer. We do use like this one girl a lot, Sophia Liv. She's the best. And we've kind of gotten in like a flow with her. So she shoots all of our e-com on film because I want everything to feel soft and like put together.
It's a really, that note right there, I love the film.
I love film too.
It's beautiful. It is tricky to make sure it gets developed properly. That's always my fear. But my best friend and roommate's actually taking a film, like a darkroom film class right now. And
that's amazing.
She gets to take photos of whatever she wants during the week before they develop it. So I'm like, girl, take some photos of me. Oh, please. Yes. Because that film's fucking expensive.
Yeah.
I guess my final thing. So I remember the story last time and I wanted to impart it. So I feel like Sabrina Carpenter is really having her moment right now with Man's Best Friend and all that. And I want you to share your sort of story. It's short, but about Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, when she DM'd me?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't remember. I bet I DM'd her first. Like, obviously, it's like Sabrina Carpenter. But I don't know. Maybe she could have DM'd me. I think I DM'd her, though. And I was like, we love your, like, I love you.
I've loved her since, like, she was on Girl Meets World.
Yes. I was like, would love to send you stuff. She, like, sent us her selects. Like, she responded back, which I thought was, like, insane. Yeah, because usually you have to go through agents. Like when I was saying PR and like you go through their stylist and it's like there's like many men in the process. And she just like was like, I like this and I like this. And I was like, okay. And so I just sent it to her. And then she wore it and she was like paparazzi with like Taylor Swift.
It was insane. The red dress.
That was a pretty cool, that was a pretty
crazy.
Great moment. Yeah.
And I mean, Sabrina Carpenter is like, it was perfect.
She's just like popping. She's killing it.
Yeah.
Like her, Tay McRae, Olivia Rodrigo, like
who would you want to collab with if you could?
Oh my god. I mean, Sabrina is like duh, but like I love Tay McRae.
We are a huge fan of Tate in this household.
I love her. I think she looks like amazing. She's gorgeous. Like I saw her perform and I was like, my jaw was like dropped. And like my best friend and my boyfriend came with me to the concert and like they both don't know her stuff that much. Like they just came because it was like my birthday and I was like, this is all I want to do. I was like, all I want to do is go to Tay McRae. And they were like, okay, we'll go. But they were even like, this is one of the best concerts I've ever seen. Also, she's such an amazing performer
and dancer and singer and all the things.
Her dancing, I'm like, gag. And she's just like gorgeous.
I know. All right, on that, we'll sign off. XOXO Quilly Girl.
Bye.
Mwah. Bye, guys.